what is going on? I just thought I'd make a quick video. I'm going to title it Metamorphosis. Oof. Yeah, bit of metamorphosis. It's an interesting analogy, a metaphor. It's real. It's a real process. It's a process of change, a process of evolution. And I see it as something that humans go through. We're constantly changing, constantly evolving, constantly shedding old versions of ourselves. Not all of us, obviously. A lot of us are kind of stuck in our old ways, stuck in the same patterns. So yeah, what I'm talking about is a bit of change, and the process of metamorphosis is a caterpillar going into a cocoon and melting itself down, basically, right? Melting itself down. It's a painful process. It's not easy, but just like humans, I see it as, in the cocoon phase, when you go within, it's not about changing the world around you. It's not about fixing things around you. It's about fixing you, right? So you go in the cocoon, and it can hurt because you're forced to face things that you've kind of been hiding from, and in ways it feels like you may be dying, and parts of you are, a sense of self that you identified with and you believe to be you is falling away. And this is just a process, natural process. You could call it spiritual awakening or whatnot, but it's real, and then you can be rebirthed anew in a more free sense of self. And a lot of people just aren't willing to do that. They just want to stay the same. Stay as a caterpillar, which is cool, and just same old kind of stuff. It's running the world, a lot of it. So it's cool. So this is a process that I've been through multiple times. It's not easy. Can hurt a lot, but it's worth it. And how it changes your life and your inner world, and when you change your inner world, your outer world changes. It's a reflection. Your outer world, the circumstances you're in, is a reflection of what's going on in here, for the most part. You can choose to be a victim of your circumstances, or you can choose to bring conscious awareness to your experience and create the experience that you so desire. Especially if you are living a comfortable life and you're not in a war zone, and you have this option. You're blessed, so take it up. Bit of metamorphosis, bit of change, bit of love. Opens your heart to your true nature, to a more free sense of self, rooted in love, not fear. This is about deprogramming yourself from a fear mindset, and deprogram yourself from a system that's programmed you to be unconscious, that's programmed you to live in fear and depression and states of anxiety, and the system's built on that. And if we want to change, the world in general. It just starts here. It starts with our own transformations. Like, we change how we feel and how we act, what we put out into the world. Naturally, we're changing the world. Simple as that. Simple. It's a simple process as well. It may not feel simple, and I understand that completely, but if you're able to look at a broader perspective, and just kind of, this requires you to slow down the mind and change your life, change what you're consuming, what you're identifying with, the patterns you're involved in, the relationships you're involved in. So this is a big change, and it will stir up a lot of stuff in your life, in your relationships, everything, and it requires you to look at patterns and habits, and that's the cocoon phase, is looking at your shadow, looking at things that you keep sweeping under the rug. Stop sweeping that under the rug and face it, feel it, transmute it, change, use that heaviness to, it's a portal. Use that to transform into it's alchemy, right? That's, it can be, metamorphosis is just like it's a metaphor. So many different ways to explain this process of change, of changing something heavy into something light, something that's slow and dense to something that's light and free, and in its power, in its authenticity, in its freedom. And then once you've gone through this process so many times, you can help others around you, help those in need, and it's a blessing. So anyone that's listening, anyone that's going through will understand what I'm talking about. I appreciate you, love yous, hope yous have a good day, good night. Sending my love, sending my gratitude, sending my blessings. Love yous. Laters.